This journey is all about unlocking potential and driving success.
The Trade Mastermind.
You are one by
Yeah, you okay? I'm alright, thank you. How's it going? How are you doing? Good to see you.
Every step taken today shapes the success of tomorrow.
Right, quick dude. Quick, we're gonna be late for the train. Oh. We need to be quick, it's 3 minutes. Let's go. Platform 2. That was a bit of a mad dash. We didn't really get to enjoy the run in, did we? Look, this is the train, and this is the train station. That's for you. That's for you. So why would I be filming us on the train? So why is he getting this filming on the train? Say, Daddy, why is there a camera following you around everywhere? This is the big station.
The train just stopped.
Because we're getting off now.
Yeah.
So we've just landed in London, it's Friday afternoon, and this is Joseph's first trip to London. We came down just last week to get measured up for a new suit. Now we're coming to try it on. We're heading over to Savile Row now to go test it out. So we're gonna go take Joey to the suit shop. So we're gonna go over the road now to a place called St Pancras Hotel. So this is where Daddy usually stays when he's in London. And there's a bus with no roof on it. You see that? It's got no roof on it. What if it rains? So this is a big staircase. God, you're climbing fast. Good boy. So this is Joey's first time in London, and we are going over to Savile Row now to go get a new suit. We usually stay at St Pancras quite a bit, so I just thought I'd bring him over here, just getting used to some of the main sites in London. And we've got an Uber coming now where we'll be heading over. We're not sure what else we're going to do. We might go to the River Thames, we might go on the London Eye, go do some cool stuff, yeah? Maybe toy shop. Yeah, it's crazy how fast time goes. We were here just a month ago with Millionaire Mastermind, even though it only feels like a week ago. Time goes so quickly. You know, Joseph's growing up really fast, and I want to make sure that he understands London. He's excited by London. Because what are you going to be when you grow up, Joseph?
A businessman.
Hello, how are you? I'm Joseph, nice to meet you. You okay? Come for a fitting?
Yes,
Yeah.
take a seat.
Great, thank you. Should we get you a little suit? Yeah. You look so good that day with the glasses. Beautiful.
Ready?
Looks good. Amazing. Looks very nice. Did you see that suit? Did you see it?
Yeah.
It looks so cool, doesn't it? Perfect. Beautiful. It's very nice. Okay, top man, great to meet you. Yeah, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. Take care. So we're back on Savile Row. We've come to get the fitting done on the new suit. It's looking on point, very pleased with it. Just got a few amendments to be made, and then I'll be picking it up next week. I'll be flexing that on a UFB show very, very soon. Look at the toy shop. Wow, 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 boy. Wow.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I didn't know I really like.
It's Monday morning and I'm kicking off the day by checking in with the bookings and virtual team. We've got a new pipeline system in place and I need to make sure everything's running with pure efficiency. I don't have time for mistakes today, so this system needs to work like clockwork. Let's see how the team handles it.
I don't work on chance. I work on knowing exactly what I'm coming in to execute on because I'm a professional. And I know how a pipeline works and I know what equity I want out of it. I'm coming in and I'm going to make sure by 9 o'clock I've got a booking on the board, 100%. A successful person knows how to set their day up. On purpose, you get an early booking in the diary because how good does it feel to make a booking at 9 o'clock? How good is it for the rest of the team in the department to have a booking at 9 o'clock? Everyone's fired up, everyone's in a positive mood. Right, Jack set the time tone. Let's fucking go for it. Because it made me feel good when I saw the booking. I'm like, right, okay, good, he's ready. Last week he did 13, he's coming in to fucking smash it again. It's a great feeling to have that booking on the board early, isn't it? For the team, for the department, for the individual. So we want to be setting it up early. We need to understand the stages of the pipelines, and then we go to the guys. Right, okay, what follow-ups have you got set up for this morning? That's question number one, because I'm not interested in new leads at the start of a day. I'm interested in, first and foremost, at follow-ups. The work has already been done to create that. So the first question I'm asking is, right, who are we closing today? Who's already set up? Where are the guaranteed sales coming from? We want to set the tone on this today. We have got a week and a half left of this month, and we have got a lot of work to do. But unless we get this pipeline bit done, we're not going to be able to consistently get numbers. Everything based on pipeline, company-wide pipeline, and outcomes of conversations. Hold every single individual accountable here to every single conversation. And these new leads in, okay, they need to be passed over and they need to be fucking worked. I've got a full-time now management team sat in here. You are 1 by fucking 1, and you analyze the conversion rate on every single lead. I need a new lead. Did you book the last one I gave you? No. Cool. So if I give you this one, what are we going to do differently? Why didn't the last one book? And this is how you make people accountable to get the bookings up. Once you start to change it like this, everything's going to change in terms of numbers. Today is the day where I want to see the numbers go through the fucking roof. The mindset's got to change. Culture's got to change. The way we manage this department all the way from the top has to change. Unless we get to this outcome, conversion rate, pipeline management and start to understand lead by lead, there's no point me having a team of managers in here if we're distributing out leads without tracking where the fuck they're going. And this is the last day that I'm going to say it, because it's costing me a fuckload of money, this department. Your job is to pull reports on the hour, every hour, and pass them to the sales manager. This is what's happening with the data. This is where this person's closing. This is how many leads he's got in his pipeline. This is where all of the outcomes of the leads are. Then the sales manager goes, right, I can see what my individual guy is doing. I now best know how to manage that individual's performance. That is the whole point of having 2 people. So you need to fucking get on it today and get the proper reporting out that I have asked for once and for all. How's it going?
Yeah, slow, but we should have a good day today.
Slow? Right, what I want to see is a new way of reporting, yeah? And I want to know about the agents. So what I want is their set times of pitches, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, and I want these locked in. Then on the hour, every hour, okay, I want to have it reported against what they've done and what they haven't done. First it was 5. Now it's a minimum of 3. Let's make them accountable to the timings. By 10 o'clock, everybody should be on their first appointment. None of this fucking bullshit around waiting for 3 to potentially happen. These are the times that you should be pitching, and that will quantify the results for us, yeah? We have got to get the pitches up. You 2 guys have got to keep Monique pitching. You have to. I never want to see Monique's diary saying 2 fucking pitches again by the end of the day. Not a fucking chance. You should be the one that's pitching the most. So today, you make sure 5 pitches go in that fucking diary and you do not miss. Energy is really important in a sales environment. It's fundamental. So you've got to keep Monique in a good mood. Yeah, I know it's an almost impossible task, but... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. You're always in a good mood. But you've got to keep the energy up, yeah? You've got to make sure these appointments happen, yeah? What's up everyone, it's Monday morning, we're back at TMHQ. I like to run the perfect repeatable week. That means that everybody knows what they're doing. So I run a 10 o'clock CEO meeting with all of the heads of departments and we go through the previous week's performance and what we're going to be up to in the next coming weeks. I want to keep everybody aligned, everybody on track, and make sure that all the interdepartmental communications where everybody's department or process or product and transition touches across the board, they're all aligned. We need to have the whole team aligned. We need to have the whole business aligned. And my job is to keep everybody together and keep everybody focused on the goal. So that's the aim of the game today. And we've got a big 2 weeks coming up in the remainder of October. The next 2.5 weeks, I would be hitting the ground running with making sure some stuff's going out to pick these deals up. yeah? £12,000 a day is very achievable, but, you know, like I said to everybody around this table, at the beginning of the month, it wasn't until the middle of last week, you know, you didn't pick it up last month until the last week of the month. The first 3 months weren't your strong point. You know, you hit it hard, and then Tony and Natalie seemed to kick in after the second 2 weeks last month as well. And I said, make sure this month, from the beginning of the month, you don't wait until halfway through the month to start marketing to get behind target. Make sure you've done it from the beginning, and you're putting out the campaigns and you're sending stuff out to make those sales happen. So the target for the month is 1 million, yeah, and 500,000. Based on what we've just said, we'll probably be at about 400,000, meaning that we've got 1 million and 100,000 still to get between now and the end of the month. We've technically got 3 weeks left still. So we're in a very, very strong position, yeah. We're not quite where we need to be. We're a little bit behind last month, but this is easily catch-upable if we start to hit it hard going into this week. But we need massive action. We need accountability. We need to realise what's our responsibility that goes with the job title. If we need to find the time, we need to find the time. I'm not going to find the time. I'm looking for leaders that go, this is my responsibility. I need to do this. I'm going to find the time. I'm going to find a way to make this happen, yeah? Because I want to make the big bucks, and this is what I see. Not, I can't do this. I don't have the time. This isn't going to fit in. Okay, that doesn't work for me. That's not what I want to hear from leadership. Are they doing calls today? Can you make sure they add onto their script today? And by the way, we want you to join our referral group. We're paying up to 10% rewards back on every single course. I'm going to send you the WhatsApp link now. Can you click and join the group? So put that into your team so you can start to populate the group, yeah? Cool. All right, crack on. Thank you very much. I think what would help the YouTube channel would be to add something in midweek. Definitely. Been thinking about it a lot, to something consistent midweek. I don't know what, but whether it's a completely different style.
Well, I feel like there's scenes that we can dive deeper in. For example, let's say this anniversary episode, there's definitely more scenes that we can dig into, especially around the Millionaire Mastermind bit as well. You need to post more on YouTube. That's even the hack as well.
People are posting every day.
Yeah.
They're posting out a decent 20-minute video a day. Do you reckon you could handle like a 10-minute midweeker? I'd love to commit to another style of content. I just want to be consistent. And I know that I'm a bit of a fucking tricky one with that sometimes. Whereas if you can turn something around with the content that you've already got and introduce a midweek UFB, then that makes most sense to me right now. It's definitely got to be in line with the quality though. Don't want to be like a shit piece. It needs to be as good.
Just mash up with the best bit, yeah.
Oh, maybe just an extra, just call it the midweek, you know, your midweek show.
What's it called? E4 Plus? Or what is it?
Okay, I've got an idea. What about 0.5?
What, unfinished business 0.5?
Yeah, unfinished business 54.5.
Okay.
And then it's 50, and then it's 55, then it's 55.5.
Okay.
So it's their 0.5. You're getting half a show.
There is that one right now.
Okay, cool. There we go. So now we're calling it 51 and a half. Evening, and that's a wrap for the day. Solid day, big CEO meeting, lots discussed, lots of action set, and we've just wrapped up a nice unfinished business strategy session to get us ready for growth on the channel. Growth on the channel is the aim of the game. If you're watching this and you're a YouTube specialist and you want to help us out, then feel free to reach out and come and join our team. But we've got a big week ahead, we've got all sorts, and it's going to be a big week, so follow on for the rest of the exciting content that we're going to be showcasing for you guys today. So what you want to do, yeah, depending on where you generate your leads and what campaigns that you put together, what I always do is I would run a campaign first and foremost and then test the market before you change any of the back end stuff. Before you worry about structure, limited companies, legals and all that shit, just go and run a campaign to generate a lead. It depends where you get your leads. Blimey, how long have you been on the academy now?
6 months.
Fantastic. You're on a roll. Good to see you. You okay? I'm all right, thank you. How's it going? How you doing? You good to see you? You all right, guys? How's it going? You keeping well?
Always.
Yeah, fantastic. Anything new to report?
Became grandparents last week.
Oh, congratulations, mate. Fantastic.
Got two new
Cheers.
starters, 2 new starters next week.
Oh, amazing.
On the tools.
Yeah,
So then it's that operation person.
yeah.
So that I can concentrate on this year.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant.
You just got to pull the trigger. Got to keep moving up and then keep underpinning the next set of tasks with somebody else. And at some point, you just got to fucking pull the trigger, haven't you?
The big thing for me at the minute is pulling the trigger.
What are you trying to pull the trigger on?
I'm still working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I've started this as a side business.
Yeah.
And now this is overtaking the 9 to 5. So
Yeah.
it's a case of, right, let's kind of make a go of it. Never employed anyone.
What's the business?
Oh, so it's property maintenance, but I need to find a niche because I'm offering way too many services.
Yeah.
Employ someone to come in and help me get off the tools because I've got no time left.
Have you got enough work to jump off?
Yeah.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. So,
Have you done it?
No, I was supposed to have my notice in yesterday.
Yeah.
Meeting fell through, so I'm doing that Monday.
Go for it, champ. Next time I see this man on the video, he's going to be running the game. Yeah. At the beginning, if you're not 100% too sure what your niche is going to be, then you jump in and you find it along the way.
Yeah.
Remember, ready, fire, aim.
This month again, smashed it. Another 80 grand this month. So I did 300
Wow.
grand last year. Full turnover, 270,000 in 3 months.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Who gets their tax advice from their accountant at the moment? Who wants to get that? Yeah. Woo! Okay.
So we're just at Trade Mastermind this morning, and Paul is running the Construction Business Builder Finance Day, where we're teaching trades businesses how to understand their numbers, build out financial forecasts, being able to work on their pricing, their margin, their overheads and their profit. There's about 100 businesses here in the room today, and these guys show up once a month, every month, to learn how to go from tradesman to businessman and beyond. Excellent, we've got a new leaderboard in the game. Like it.
Yeah, what's going down? Jack's had a great start. Yeah, down to me and Dom to start catching up and pulling our weight.
So I like to run targets by hour, and you'll come to learn that I want them nailed on hour by hour in this environment to be able to make it happen. So that is what drives the productivity. Yeah, if it hasn't been hit by an hour, right, what are we going to do in terms of the next hour? Yeah, how are we going to make it happen? Jack, you smashed it yesterday, 8 bookings, yeah? I want you to get to 10 today. You need to show Curtis that we are double booking out of this department, yeah? That we've got superstars in here and that we can close the big deals, yeah? So 10 is your number. If you're not comfortable talking on camera, then that's another thing to conquer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Practice
but I'm
makes
going to be
perfect.
looking at 100 people looking at me.
Yeah.
Not one person in the camera.
Yeah.
And
The best advice I can give you on that, when I used to do, if you can get into the space before the event starts, and walk, if you can get in early in that morning and get before they get there, walk around the seats, throughout the aisles, just get yourself comfortable with the environment. 'Cause sometimes you walk on stage to an auditorium you've never seen before. And I always used to go early before it would start, and then I'd walk around and I'd get comfortable. So when I came out, I'd kind of know. Yeah, I'd try and go into the bit where I would network before, and then I used to go out completely naked, and then they would be uncomfortable and I was fine. That was, yeah.
Imagine if you care, why are you being sacked?
I said, what makes a really successful launch? And he said, it's all about community first. Don't launch without your community primed for what you're about to launch. And it made me think of where we are in TM and how disconnected I am from the customer base, relative at the moment, versus how there's 60 businesses upstairs right now. So just been up there walking around saying hello to everybody, yeah? If I went up there right now and said, right, does everybody want the opportunity to buy some equity in Trade Mastermind? You can become a shareholder and a customer. It's £2,500 today to buy in, and you're going to get X. A couple of things I want to do. Number one is analyse all costs. Evelina should have booked a meeting with you, if she hasn't already, going into next week. Look at all of our costs. What have we got? What do we need? What do we want to cut out as we move towards the end of the year? We're coming towards Christmas. We don't want to be carrying any dead cost. Just trim it up and get really efficient going into the new year. Number one. And then number two is, if we could build a CrowdQ campaign in the back and get £1 million in from that, then we can go through 2025 making the right decisions. There's nothing a fucking war chest of cash can't fix, and I want to expand.
My name's Sadie, previously Joseph's PA, And as the business has grown, I have supported in various departments. I now head up HR and our main large academy and Millionaire Mastermind event. So my day is really varied. Every day is different, which is great. If we have an event, I'm in early, ensuring setup, ensuring staff. As a team, we're all pulled together and we're delivering the best event. Make sure that the team are all here, present, they're all supported. I'm always checking, make sure you check in. So we did have around 20 employees initially when I joined. The business scaled back, so from 20 we then scaled it right down to again the original OGs. There was us remaining, working hard, supporting Joseph and the company to be able to then scale up, and look where we are now, 49 employees, which is fantastic. The departments are growing, you know, it obviously makes my role very busy, very challenging, but also I gained so much, you know, out of the role and the company here, which is fantastic. When I was a PA, I supported Joe. Not just in business aspect, but, you know, as a PA, made sure that, you know, he had coffee, he had his lunches. He didn't appreciate fine dining, because obviously my eggs are amazing.
Your bowl of eggs.
Looks like some dry, horrible rubber.
Yes!
Compliments to the chef.
It was half an hour ago, 40 minutes. All my effort.
Looks like some bad Christmas confetti or something.
It looked nice.
This needs binning.
Bin.
Yeah, washing. You've made that for me to eat?
Eggs again.
Joseph, I love you, son, if there's anything wrong with these eggs. They poisoned me! Oh, no!
I can cook, and he knows it really. So, who knows where we're going to be next year? We're just going to get bigger and better, and I'm just thrilled to be on that ride of the roller coaster and be part of the TM team.
Right, so as we keep expanding, it's all about bringing in top talent to level up our offerings. Today, we're meeting with a potential new trainer for our academy, someone who will be teaching solar to our clients. This is key for helping them stay ahead with the latest skills and tech. Let's see if they've got what it takes to join the team and help us grow.
Thanks very much for coming on today. This conversation is the first conversation that I wanted to have with you 1.5 years ago. Back then it was more of an idea, now it's an established reality. You know, quite a bit of time has passed and a lot's happened our end, and so we're in a good position to be able to really connect with other industry leaders within this renewable space, build a partnership network effectively of the right people that are going to support the businesses that we're training up to be able to grow and become successful in the renewables industry. You've got guys that are doing 100 grand a year now doing 100,000 a month in a relatively short period of time. Our biggest success story is doing 25 solar installations a month now, £500,000 a month, and when he came to the academy, he was a new build electrician. He was doing about £200,000 a year, so absolutely smashed it. There's about 150 businesses currently live on the Solar Academy, but about 25 new solar businesses a month are coming into the academy. They all need HICE, they all need easy MCS, they all need open solar, they all need connections to manufacturers, they all need connections to wholesalers, and we're very good at teaching them the business stuff, and that's where we've been putting the focus, and we've been sending them off to go to, you know, various other places to go and do their 5-day solar course. But I thought, actually, we want to fully prepare them, so why not do a package where they get the Solar Academy, they also get HICE, they also get easy MCS, they also get the 5-day solar course, they also get access to a manufacturer and a wholesaler. It's all wrapped into one, whereas we're kind of leaving them to their own devices at the minute to get their MCS and pick all of that sort of stuff up along the way through recommendation, if that makes sense. Well, that's a wrap today at Trade Mastermind HQ, and what a day it's been. I've been setting up the TM approved partnership network, and we're looking to do a deal with a renewables energy business. We're looking to sign up a CRM business, or maybe even buy that business, depending on how the conversation goes. And we're expanding our offering for the Trade Mastermind client base. We've got a lot of work to do for the rest of October. We're going to be adding some extra events so we can make sure we hit sales targets. I'm doing a massive drive on recruitment right now. We're putting employee recommendation incentives. We're getting the team to post on social media. We would need a lot more people if we're going to maintain the level of sales that I want to achieve. So it's all systems go across the board, and I'm up for the challenge.
Hello guys, my name is Patrick and today we're setting up the podcast for our long-term client Stuart Middleton. Stuart's podcast is called Builders Banter and usually he's bringing guests. Today he's bringing about 5 guests, so the room will be full, nearly ready to start. I'm about to have a meeting with Stuart regarding the content that he's going to be talking about during the podcast session, and basically that's it.
My name's Stuart Middleton. I own a plumbing and heating company based in Herefordshire called SM Home Improvements and Maintenance. But yeah, the first experience was full of excitement, the unknown, it was full of fear. Without a doubt, it was fear, it was scary. Yeah, it was quite terrifying, to be honest. But once we sort of got into it, pushed it to the side, and yeah, things went well. To now, at the beginning, but once we start breaking into the conversation, relax, and you sort of just get into the swing of things, and yeah, you tend to ignore what's going on. So I usually get the other guests on to the show through various networking formats that we go through, either through a Trade Mastermind session or Millionaire Mastermind or another avenue that we've ventured through. It's a massive benefit for me personally. It doesn't put me so lonesome, and it shares and spread the nerves a little bit, helps build confidence with me. But it's a great aspect because obviously they've got different stories, they've got different opinions. I think it makes the show. You know, it's not just about me, it's about everybody else as well.
So I'm heading into a meeting with landlords about our expansion plans. Today we'll discuss how to maximise this space for our growing needs. As we take the tour, I'll visualise new offices, collaborative areas and a dedicated entrance. This is the next big step for us and I can't wait to see our vision come to life.
Yeah. Right now there's 48 members of staff. So I'm starting to hire C-suite execs now. Just hired a CFO, but they all want their own parking. So they want C-suite parking next to mine, private parking, and they don't want to be queuing up. They're multi-6-figure salaries, these guys, and I'm bringing in top talent to take it to the next level. So we need more office space, but we need the right office space. Okay. Having 2 teams now across the other side of the building doesn't really work. It's fragmented, and we've managed to pull 1 team down here, but we're having to bring people constantly throughout the day, throughout those corridors, and it's just not good for productivity. A wall down here, that becomes the extra offices that I need.
Yes. So, Joe, would you keep what you've got already?
Keep what we've got, yeah.
And add all of this?
Absolutely. But I'd come out of that corner over there. We want to have the ability to run multiple events, but in smaller groups. Well, so if we've got more smaller space...
The other thing we do, we've got some folding walls. Put a folding wall, like on one of them. So that's your glass offices.
Would it be possible to make this into a new entrance for Trade Mastermind? It would take, this is not like a 5-minute job, but one where we'd
The entrance at the end now?
Would you be able to do like a central...
I've got one here.
Yeah. Say hello. Give him a high five. Yay! Malvina, this is Spencer. He owns the building, yeah?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you know Gavin. They've got a big serviced accommodation across the road with about 96 apartments in it.
2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, beautiful flats, and the water use them.
Well, basically, obviously, you guys book everybody onto the events. I don't know how many people stay over, but if they need somewhere to stay, it's 2 minutes over the road. It's at Lynchwood.
We can do you a deal, and then we'll make sure.
Excellent.
We use a Trade Mastermind, so you can make sure you get a bit back.
Yeah, perfect. Because it's only around the corner.
It's literally around the corner. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is fun.
So, what about, turning in the middle of this building, turning this whole thing into the TM entrance and having a door in the middle, which is our main entrance, levelling all this out and making all of this our private parking all the way down here. Yeah.
I'd love to do that. That's the board.
Right where that sign is there, look. That's the vision, Gavin. This is the perfect event space.
Yeah, this would be good.
It literally is. It's all grabbed in, out the way. We haven't got a bottom shelf.
Bonus.
Separate.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe, but this time last year we were just extending into our new office spaces. It feels like a lifetime ago, yet it was only November. The growth has been faster than we could have imagined, but every step was worth it.
Looking back, it's a reminder of how far we've come and what's still to come. Success loves speeds, and that means we're not stopping.